Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, people from the planet Earth to Mars to Uranus to Saturn to Jupiter to Pluto. Today, we are going to rebook something, but it's not really a bad pay-per-view. Yeah, for the first time, I'm going to rebook something that's different. Well, I was thinking that maybe I should, let's say, rebook something that's small and tiny. Nah, it's not small and tiny. It's actually, let's say it's a long title run to a wrestler I really like. And that is Diesel, aka Kevin Nash's extreme 358 8-day run as the WWF champion. Now, I think his run was okay, but I felt like he needed to hand the belt to other people. So, let's start from the beginning. So, Bob Backlund beats Bret Hart at Survivor Series 1994 in an awesome match. Too bad it had a crappy sequel at WrestleMania 11. But we'll get to that, but we already talked about that. So, in a house show, Diesel beat Bob Backlund in 20 seconds to win the WWF Championship. And throughout that, Diesel, aka Kevin Nash, has his title run. So, like I said, Nash has his title run, and so Diesel has a cool fight, has a cool match with Bret the Hitman Hart for the title. That match, but he still wins the title. He keeps the belt for WrestleMania when he has an awesome match with Shawn Michaels, easily the best match of WrestleMania 11. Then he holds the title for In Your House 1 against Sid. Then in King of the Ring 1995, something happens. Let's see here. Oh yeah, there was a match between Techno Team 2000 and Owen Hart and Yokozuna. Techno Team 2000 defeats Owen and Yoko for the World Tag Team Championships. While Owen is still best friends with Yoko, and Yoko still wants to be on Owen's side, they decide that maybe Owen should get the WWF Championship belt. After Diesel has very much like a good feud with Tatanka, and they main event. Here's what happened. Owen wants the belt so bad. He wants that belt entirely bad. He needs that belt. And since it's not on his brother, Bret the Hitman Hart, he decided, I'm going to make a new enemy. And it's going to be a tall man named after a train. So, yeah. It's going to be a tough feud with these two. Owen starts attacking. He starts wailing on Kevin Nash, both in the ring and backstage, with the help of Yokozuna, Jim Cornette, Mr. Fuji, and the other and hiring Money Incorporated, the $1 Million Company. Owen wanted the belt. Nobody was going to stop him. Not his brother, not his other family members, not anybody else. Nobody was going to stop him. Diesel, on the other hand, he fought back. He snapped at Owen and almost broke his arm and his leg. And this was going to be a good guy versus bad guy match. So, in Your House 2, the lumberjack match, instead of Diesel versus Psycho Sid round two in a lumberjack match, it's going to be Diesel, the champion, versus the opponent Owen Hart in a lumberjack match. match. For this match, I wanted to be a battle of awesomeness. I wanted to be this awesome, legit battle, and I just wanted to be fun and do. And as for who would win, I would have Owen quick pin Diesel 1, 2, 3, meaning that woohoo! Owen wins the championship. Owen wins the WWF championship. If Owen Hart has completed his dream. Sorry, I was being in character. Just sorry about that. So Owen holds the belt. He's happy that he gets to be the WWF champion for the first time with his three friends, Jim Cornette, Mr. Fuji, and Yokozuna on his side. There would be nothing, and I repeat, nothing, nada, that will stop him. But that's what he thinks. There was one guy that wanted Owen's belt. There was one guy who was not only popular, but was also a perfect opponent for Owen. That one dude was a Caribbean man. The bad guy, Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon. Razor, like Owen, wanted that championship so bad that he issued a challenge in one of the episodes, in the Raw after In Your House 2, the Lumberjack. He told Owen that I want your belt and I will fight you for it. Owen laughs at it and tells Razor to his face that you're not in my league. The two of them brawl like cage animals, and guess what happens? This sets up Inley. If Razor was not going to have his way, here's what he was going to do. He was going to do what Owen did to Diesel by attacking him until Owen agrees to the match. Owen, extremely mad and frustrated, decides to challenge Owen Hart. Owen decided to challenge Razor Ramon in SummerSlam. The main event, Razor Ramon, the bad guy, versus Owen Hart, the WWF champion. Now, yes, I am going to change a little bit of SummerSlam and 1995 because of this. Like, I have to sacrifice the Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon ladder match from SummerSlam 1995, and the reason why I changed Diesel versus King Mabel at SummerSlam 1995 to Razor versus Owen is because Mabel versus Diesel sucked. So it's Razor versus Owen, and with Shawn Michaels, it's Savio Vega versus Shawn Michaels. Savio shows his really good. Savio wins the IC championship, while Razor and Owen have a duel of the Titans, a gladiator match. Okay, not a gladiator match, but more like two Titans just fighting with each other. Just an awesome match. It ends with Razor pinning Owen 1, 2, 3, becoming the WWF champion. Celebration, everybody. So in this so in Your House 3 triple header, Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon, is the WWF champion, and Savio Vega is the IC champion. These two best friends, best amigos, have both decided that maybe they should have a tag team run. And guess what? Owen and Yokozuna get back their world heavyweight titles. Owen wants revenge on Razor. For beating him for the WWF title. And guess what happens? Yokozuna and attack Savio Vega, sending a message that we want revenge, that of Owen wanting revenge on them. So what happens here, in my eyes, is that Razor and Savio want revenge, so they challenge them. So some people say, what's Diesel doing now that he's not WWF champion? He's having feuds with other wrestlers, but with this one, he's having a feud with Dean Douglas because, Douglas criticizes Diesel's weight, his size, and everything else. So the thing is that it comes from, I'm just trying to think of the perfect match, like the perfect way for Dean Douglas, aka Shane Douglas, and Diesel to have a feud, because I think the idea of Shane Douglas and Kevin Nash having a feud is actually a good idea. But anyways, back onto Razor Ramon back onto the triple header match. So Owen and so Razor Ramon and so since both the WWF Tag Team WWF World Tag Team Championships, if the IC title and the WWF title is on the line, Savio and Razor Ramon beat Owen and Yokozuna. They do lose the belts the next day, but here's what happens. But after that, Diesel wants the title back, and Razor wants it back too. It's both a I respect you, you respect you type of match. They build up the fact that these are two giant men These are two giant men. Two giant men that want the WWF title. One is the champion, and one wants it. So here's what happens, my friends, and you're gonna like this one. So in Your House 4, Great White North, Nash and Diesel and Razor just have this duel of the Titans, this duel of the demigods, this gigantic big man versus big man match, like an entertaining one, not like one of those crappy big man versus big man matches. It's entertaining, and guess what? Diesel wins his WWF title. Wins the WWF title and has a second run with it. And guess what? This leads to his match with Bret Hart at Survivor Series 1995. Well, this felt a little different. I mean, it's not a bad pay-per-view, but I'm glad I did a rebook of this. I had fun with it, and well, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'm glad you guys listened to this. Have a good day, mites. This is Kyle Krueger of Krueger with a Podcast signing off, and also Owen, Hart, and Razor Ramon are awesome.